I want done on the home.
Okay.
Just so I know a little bit more about you and how to give you a good experience in the painting process. Who else is in the household? Do you have a significant other?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Dawn.
Dawn? And do you have any kids?
No.
No kids at all. Okay. Do you have pets?
No.
No. Okay, so I don't have to worry about them running or.
No.
So all right, great. So who is the person that we should contact and talk to throughout the process if there's questions? Is it you or Dawn or?
Like what kind of questions?
Let's say we find some rotting wood that we didn't see, and we need to see if you want us to take care of it. What you like to do with it? Do we?
Yeah, I'd like you to call me.
Okay.
Something like that, sure.
Is there a way we should do that? Should we do it on the cell phone, email?
Give me a call on my cell.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What is your work schedule like? What time do you leave in the morning, and what time do you?
Well, I've got a really eager sales rep. He gets to the office early, and I try to beat him every day.
Okay.
So I get to the office pretty early. I'm in the office by about 7:30 every morning.
Okay.
And then I'm home probably by about 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Okay. So when the crew starts the project, they're going to want to talk to you and make sure they understand the scope of work and everything being done. Make sure nothing's changed. We normally start at 8:30. Do we need to show up earlier on the first day?
I don't know.
Well, we'd like to talk to you. The crew would like to talk to you.
Okay.
So if we show up at 8:30, can you be home at 8:30, or do we need to come earlier?
It'd be, yeah, I guess if you need to talk to us specifically on the first day, then maybe earlier would be better.
Okay.
Or if he wants to call me, just ask if there's any questions.
Okay. Maybe we can figure it out when we get closer.
Sure.
Okay. But our normal work days are 8:35, and that generally works out, and then we can call you with an update.
It's fine.
Okay.
You can work later if you want. Like, get it done sooner, right?
How late could we work?
Well, it doesn't get dark now until about 7 or 8 o'clock, so I mean,
Okay.
you know,
So you're.
I mean, you're painting outside, so it's not really going to interfere with my inside, right?
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Great. So are there, between you and Dawn, are there any other issues that we should be concerned about in the process of painting the home? Seems like you guys are pretty flexible.
Yeah, I hope there's no other issues.
Okay, all right. I noticed in the backyard you got some trees. Can we store equipment along those trees, or is there a better spot for us to? We'll have ladders and we'll keep them neatly overnight. So.
As long as you're not damaging anything, I think it's fine.
Okay, yeah, all right. And we're gonna need to clean our tools.
Okay.
Every day. It's just paintbrushes, things like that. Can we do it along the trees, or is there a better spot that you would like us to do that?
I just don't want to see paint being dumped out. Is that what you mean? Or?
No, we'll be cleaning our brushes, and we usually do it like in the grass, but we'll clean it up and not leave a mess. It's all water-based products, so it won't leave.
Is that okay for the environment? Like, that's okay?
Yes, it's fine.
Right.
It's a standard practice.
I don't want to see like.
Unless it's a big concern for you, we can take it somewhere else. And
I just don't want to see like paint on stuff like my garden hose and stuff like that. Like I'd rather not see any paint like afterwards.
Okay. So if we clean up thoroughly, you're okay.
Right.
Okay. I'll make a note so that the crew understands that. Okay. All right. All right. So if you think back to your previous experiences as painters, what kind of experiences have you had?
It's their first paint job, so none really.
Okay. Have you ever hired another contractor, like a plumber or a carpenter?
We had a bathroom kitchen guy.
Okay. How was that experience?
It wasn't so great.
Well, can you tell me a little about it? What happened?
The product was good, but they just weren't very reliable about their schedules and stuff like that. So that was a bit of inconvenience to us in terms of it getting installed and the pieces sort of arriving and stuff like that.
Okay. So like the project just took way longer, or they would tell you they'd show up on Tuesday and they wouldn't be here, or both?
I'd say both. Well, sometimes they'd call to say that there's been a delay or something, but other than that, it was both the time and just sort of broken promises, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is you'd really like us to show up on day one and stay here every day until the job is done.
Yeah,
and that'd be brilliant.
I'd be pretty upset if there's a nice should I call it, by the way, if that happens?
You'll have a supervisor on the crew,
Okay.
and he's in charge, and he's accountable for the project while we're here.
What's his
So,
name?
well, we have a lot of crews, so the crew will get assigned,
Okay.
once you sign the contract.
Are they employees or are they subcontractors?
We have a combination of both.
Okay.
Is there a concern between employees or?
Well, I've just heard that
subcontractors?
subcontractors, I mean, I don't know, like that's they're their own business and you just sort of get them and they, so I don't know if they really care about the work that you're saying that you're gonna do. So I'm a bit concerned about that.
Okay.
So why do you use subcontractors?
Well, subcontractors, most of our subcontractors, most of their work is through us. We just keep handing them work.
Okay.
And so maybe 80–90% of their jobs are with us. So their incentive to do a good job is that we keep giving them work.
Okay, have you had them for, like, do you get new guys every year or what?
We do have some turnover, but most of our crews have been with us 2 or 3 or more years.
Okay.
I have a couple crews that have been with us 6 or 7 years.
I just want one of your best crews, basically.
Okay.
I don't wanna have any headaches or anything.
Okay, we'll ensure that you have a good crew.
Okay.
So, did you have any other concerns with subcontractors or employees?
I wanna make sure everything's insured, like, do you insure them, or do you, like, I don't know how that'll work.
Okay, we're fully insured,
Okay,
so we have liability, workman's comp, liability covers if we get hurt. Liability covers if we break something in your project, and workman's comp covers if we get hurt.
okay,
So you're
and that
fully
insurance covers your subcontract?
Yes.
Okay, alright, okay.
So we're here painting your home. What should absolutely not happen while we're at your house? So something that would make you tulips, that was sort of pro and never calls.
Well, if you screw up my house, then I'm not gonna call you again.
So what does that mean to you? Like paint everywhere, or we break something, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gotta look good, so,
Okay.
I don't know, because I haven't had a paint job before, but,
Okay.
I mean, if there's paint everywhere, that's a problem. If it's, the guys aren't there, that's a problem, like, if there's,
Sure.
I don't know, you sort of educated me, I guess, a bit on some concerns, but, I just want to do it smoothly, that's all.
Okay.
I mean, you said it would take how long?
This project's probably 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, so if it's done within the week, then I'm happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And we strive to be perfect. We are human, things happen, but what we do is we take care of things and make sure that everything's taken care of in the end, and that you're happy with the project.
Okay.
Any other concerns that you can think of that shouldn't happen on the project?
Nope, I think